Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. As we get into week 2, it's game 2. Kids, it is extremely hot outside, and we can't thank you enough for joining us here on the show as we're going to start in Helena, Alabama with the Helena Huskies head coach, Richie Busby. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm good, Stork. How are you?
I'm doing well. I did see your good friend, Mr. Hollywood Hester, and I played 18 holes with him, and always a good time with John, and he just steps up there and he just makes that ball get small. He makes it get small.
Yeah, he can hit it now. That's one thing he can do.
Well, I do hear that you and him play a little bit from time to time, and if we went over to Ross Bridge and we put $100 down, I mean, who's gonna win that matchup? Honestly, let's
John's gonna win that matchup for sure.
Okay, so
there's no doubt about it.
So you're
maybe me one time out of 100 rounds.
Okay, maybe you won. What? So he's just when he wants to, boy, he can just. You're not going to beat him. I mean, he'll compliment everybody. That's a nice drive. You did a good job. Nice shot. And then, boom, he's about 25 yards past you. It's you may have, But anyway, enough of that. Let's talk high school football and about the Helena Huskies. You played Dallas County Friday night, came away with a win. Talk a little bit about the Helena Husky football and coming away with your first win.
Well, first of all, we had a great crowd. The first time back in the stadium, somewhat normal. It was a great Friday night for high school football. The kids played well. We knew going in that we had a chance to play a lot of kids, and we were able to play everybody we dressed Friday night. So that's always a good thing because you don't know when you may have a chance to do that again, if at all. So got a lot of playing time for a lot of kids. Our first team offense. Played 4 series in the first half and scored all 4. And I think my quarterback was 11 of 12 on the night. He had a great night. So a lot of the areas that, we wanted to work on, passing game and running the football, we were able to do that. So now it's on to Chelsea, big game this week.
Well, and so after you get done with a game like that and, you manhandled a team like that, you've got some information you want to go ahead and release, so just kind of go ahead and lead into that. You've been kind of a little bit under the weather, I guess, and kind of tending to that, so kind of take it away from there as far as your little sickness there you got going on.
Yeah, I'm under doctor's care and following protocol, so I will not be coaching Friday night on the sidelines or anywhere in the stadium, and I'll just sit at home and listen on the radio and, I guess, be a fan. Not going to try to Zoom or do any kind of phone call, stuff like that. I have 4 coaches on my staff that have been head coaches before, so I feel confident that they can get the job done without me interjecting in a situation that I haven't been involved in all week. So, looking forward to seeing our kids play, or at least listening to them play.
Well, and even though you didn't, I mean, I'm sure you had some phone calls and you went over some things and watch out for this and let's make sure we do this and what are we going to do about that? And so was the team meeting like that's normally on Sunday? Did you just do a conference call and kind of jump right in with them, even though you're not going to be there? You still was in on that game planning, I'm sure.
Well, I was there a little while Sunday, and then I went and had the test done, and then I didn't go back. So kind of like I was there for a little while. But as far as game planning, I've been on the phone with Coach Elgin, my defensive coordinator, who's also our assistant head coach, and he will be the head coach Friday night. So we've been on the phone 2 or 3 times a day, just kind of talking through what we're going to do and that kind of stuff. But really, I'm just leaving it in their hands. The last thing I want to do is act like I'm there with them when I'm sitting in my bedroom at my house trying to tell them what to do. They're watching the film while I'm sleeping, trying to recover. So, I got all the confidence in the world that they'll put us in the right places for our kids to make plays and give us the best chance to win.
Well, let's just talk about Chelsea. I mean, you did get a chance to look at them on film, and What's some of the things that just jumps out about you about the 2021 Chelsea team?
Well, offensively, their quarterback Harrison is really, really good. He's 6'4", about a 215-pound kid. He's got a big arm. They got two really good receivers on the outside, guys that have some length and some speed. You got a really good running back in the backfield that could give you trouble if you don't keep him hemmed up. Defensively, a lot of their front seven is back from last year, so they're tough. They play extremely hard. Their back end's kind of like us. They're replacing a lot, so I'm sure they have concerns about theirs, kind of like we do ours. So, in this game, I think the 3 seasons that we've played since I've been there, I think all 3 games have been separated by 6 points total. We're 2-1. We beat them twice. They beat us once, but 6 points total is the difference in the 3 games. So it's always a close game. Usually comes down to a field goal or a goal line stand like we did last year, and they scored with about 18 seconds. And the year before, we kicked the field goal with no time on the clock. So always a close game. Kids really play hard. They're friends. They know each other. So, when you're playing against your buddies, sometimes you play even harder.
Now, is there a chance for you to repeat, just so that we learn a little bit about Alabama high school football playoffs? Is there a chance that after this game you could possibly see – they are 6A. They are in your region, aren't they? And is there a possibility you could see them later on?
They are 6A, but they're not in our region.
Okay.
They are actually in the north, and we're in the southern part of the state. So, but yes, we could see them in the playoffs. Okay,
so it's not over. I mean, this game is a good game, and you need it. You want the win. You're talking like it, but it's not. It's not live or die, but it could be later on. So but it's important to just get this win.
Yeah, it's not live or die as far as playoffs go, but it is live or die as far as the communities go. Because, they with this game and the Pelham game, it's the people in the community take it very seriously. So there's enough riding on this game. Usually we are in the same region, so it makes it kind of a twofold thing where it's a big game plus it's a region game, but we're not in the same region. But the game, the importance of the game as far as our communities. It hasn't changed.
Anything you'd like to say to the kids, faculty, staff, and administration before they go into the big game on Friday night from Coach Busby?
Well, just to my kids, I know, they want me there as bad as when I'm there and they're out. I want them there. I miss them. I miss coaching them every day. But, if they can do one thing for me is just play their guts out and play hard, and, whatever happens. And to our student body, our crowd last week was unbelievable, student section, and I know this Friday night it'll be just as crazy, if not crazier. And, just thanks for the support last week. It was one of our biggest gates that we've had in years since I've been there. So I can imagine this Friday night will be no different.
Coach, we'll talk to you next week, and go Huskies.
Go Huskies. Thank you.